Newport, Rhode Island. This is our first time here. I'm living the summer I turned pretty, like, coastal dreams. It's only a 3.5-hour drive from the city, which is so underrated. Like, it was very easy to get here if you have a car. But we came in here yesterday around like 4 p.m. and this is our first full day. We have a full day like loosely planned. Like, I like when I go away, I like to have like a few things that I know that I'm doing, but also like you gotta leave room for like wandering and shopping and like loafing. Like you don't want to overbook yourself. But we're staying at the Newport Harbor Resort, which used to be the old Gurney's. They actually just changed that over. And we're here like during like the pre-summer era. Things are a little quiet, but still obviously locals live here. But right now the hotel is like under construction. Of course, they like text us like 24 hours before we come, like, by the way, the hotel's under construction. Like, thank you so much for that information now. It's really not that dramatic. It's more so like the area where you would normally get dropped off with an Uber or like pull up to the hotel is closed. So like to get into the hotel you have to go like through the back, and it's a little bit of a hike. Sucks to suck. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But everything's very nautical here. Everything's very on theme, just how I like it. And you can see the water and everything from our hotel. It's so pretty, especially at sunset. Oh my god, it was so nice. But Jack slept in a little bit this morning, and obviously I had to like assert my dominance as the superior and wake up earlier and go for a walk. I'm just ready to fucking go. I wake up in the morning on vacation, I'm like, okay, and like Jack just wants to like, he's a Taurus, you know? But we're gonna do all like the classic Newport things. We're gonna go to the mansions. I'm so excited. I love Bridgerton. I love Gilded Age. Like, I love all that kind of shit. In America, we really don't have anything like that. Like, there are these old mansions that are just like so gaudy and done up. Some coffee shops and just like be outside as much as possible. Like, the air here, it's so good. Jack's taking a shower. I'm gonna do a baby beat and then we'll freaking go. Slash, this robe is so good. I judge hotels based upon their robes, and they've passed. Getting ready in a hotel bathroom is like one of those feelings I'll just never take for granted. Like, in the robe with the lighting. I feel like in every single one of my videos in my bathroom in my apartment, I'm like, I look orange. Like, the lighting is just like yellow. Honestly, Jack, I think we need to switch out our light bulbs. I saw that coming. Yeah, I brought my Calpac cosmetic case. This is the biggest one they have. This is my best investment of the last year. I don't stress out when packing my makeup anymore. One, because I know I can fit everything. And two, like, it's compact, it's secure, like it's not all gonna blow up. It's truly the best. And actually, when I reach 50K on TikTok, which I'm not too far off, I'm at like 48 something at the moment, but I'm gonna be giving away one of the cosmetics bags to one of you guys and like filling it up with a bunch of products. So tell a friend. But I just mixed the Kosas Glow IV with the Say Glowy Super Gel. I want to glow from within. Like, I want the water to reflect off my thoughts. What I did forget though, I forgot to put on primer. For the 48 hours before leaving for this trip, I have been absolutely unhinged. I got a spray tan, I got a blowout, I got my nails done, and I think if I run the numbers, the amount that I spend on beauty treatments might be more than the hotel. Like, when I'm on vacation, I want to look like the hottest, like I want to look like the best version of myself. Not even like just for photos, it's just like when you leave state lines, you want to feel like a baddie. To catch you up on what we've done, slash what we've been up to. So yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, and so we went to Diego's, which is a really popular Mexican place, like right on the water. It was a really fun vibe, but if you get there and you don't have a reservation, you're just a walk-in, like even if there's like spare tables, you can't sit at the tables, like you have to go to the bar. So we ended up at one of the bars, and there were seats, like no problem, but like I think it's like a really big day drinking place, and like the people who were sitting next to us had been there since 4 p.m. and there was like a couple who was like literally like this was like their moment, like they were falling in love, they're making out, and like Jack is sitting next to me and this couple is like leaning into him, like leaning on top of him, like making out. And then once they left, a couple sits down next to us and we're talking to them, and they're so sweet, but they're so blacked out, like they're so drunk, and we ended up talking to them the whole meal. It was kind of like 10-second Tom. Like, I'm talking to them and they're like, oh, where are you guys going to dinner tomorrow? And I'm like, Clarke Cookhouse, like that's where we're going. And then 10 minutes later, they'd be like, oh, like, where are you guys going to dinner tomorrow night? Clarke Cookhouse. I feel like my face kind of doesn't match my body. Because when you get a spray tan done on your whole body and you're constantly like washing your face and like doing your skincare, like your face gets paler so much quicker than your body. I wish I brought self tanner with me. I just didn't think that through. So I'm gonna have to go heavy on the bronzer. I'm using the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. I just got this. I've been using it constantly. I really like it. It's just really natural and really easy to use. Okay, I kind of goofed this Fenty lip tint, so I hope it doesn't make me look crazy. But this is the Fenty Beauty Popsicle in shade My Type 101. But I'm really excited. I was saying in my TikTok Get Ready With Me last night, like this is one of the only times me and Jack have ever been together just us, like away without our families, especially when you live with someone. Like it's healthy to like be with them like outside of your home. I don't even know where I'm going with that, but it just like, it feels good. This is pretty much it. I just got these YSL eye brightening concealers. The little brush on it almost reminds me of like the Stila pens, if you remember that brand from way back when. They were so OG. I did too much. Fuck, it's a lot. Okay, like once you blend it in, it doesn't look so crazy, but I'm gonna add a little bit more bronzer and then I'm gonna set it all so it looks like it matches my face. Base, bronzer, concealer, brightener. It's like, sometimes I feel like I look like Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat. But for today, and I'm literally telling Jack this too, we're gonna go to Nitro Bar, which is a really good coffee shop in the area, and then we're gonna grab breakfast at this place, Cru. I think it's just like a more casual breakfast place, but honestly, we're going to a sit-down dinner tonight. I don't need to do like 2 sit-down meals in a day. Like I would rather do like one kind of fast casual and then one sit-down, and then after that we're gonna go to the mansion. Okay, we're heading out, but this is my OOTD. I'm conquering my fear of low-rise pants today, obviously in like the most minimal way. Like I'm not even showing any tum, but like I'm into them. I got these from Shop 86 in Greenpoint last weekend. This white tee is from Cuts, jacket is from Vince, and I think I got this purse at Goodwill a few years ago. Nitro Bar was super cute. We could have eaten there, but I want to hit like as many different places as we can. We're already planning to go to Cru anyway, and it's like a 10-minute walk. I got a cold brew with oat and then a little bit of vanilla. I tried to be fun. They had a bunch of like fun, like other kinds of drinks. I need cold brew. I need to take a shit.
Okay.
That's really, oh shit. That's really good. So bomb. I know, it's so good. And they had a coffee flavored candle that smelled insane. I honestly might want to go back for that. But like, is it the candle that smelled really good? Or was it the coffee shop? Too early to call. Just had brunch at Cru. It's CRU. It was poppin', like for being off season. Like there was a long line, there was a long wait. There's a lot of bachelor and bachelorette parties, which I wasn't expecting, but I guess like this is kind of like if you live in Boston, like this is the destination.
Boston?
In Boston? Do you follow or do you know who Michaela is? Like the beauty influencer on TikTok?
No, sorry.
She's from Boston. Like she does, like it's up for debate of like whether her accent is real or not because it's so exaggerated. Like every time she says Tarte, the makeup brand, she's like Tat. Every time she says Charlotte Tilbury, she's like Shallot. But anyhow, we're popping by. We're on what's this street called? Is this Thames or Bellevue? But there's a few little shops here that we stopped at yesterday, and there's a necklace that I saw that I like wanted to think on, and I've been thinking about it, so we're going back for it. A choker that has a bunch of little charms, like a shell, a fish. You'll see. How much is it though? It's $118.
Is that more or less than you guessed?
I guess more. And I like these earrings too. They're really big, but they're really light. They kind of remind me of the ones I have from Jenny Bird, but you think these are too small, so maybe the mediums. And the price is pretty good. Like these are $38. Also, I can fully see my reflection. We just pulled up to the Breakers. I'm so excited. We just found some parking. It's honestly really fucking hot. Like, we were not expecting it to be.
You said you were hot.
I'm just talking. But I'm just touching up my lips really quickly. The Refi Gloss is some of the most like luxurious chapstick I've ever put on my lips, honestly. Look at this applicator. Like, it's almost like it would be for eye cream. Look at this patient fucking man. Can you believe? No.
Wait, I actually need some of that for my
Do you want some? Yeah, go for it. To the mansions! Like, it's so crazy how like signs of wealth shift over time. Like more and more and more like to show, and now it's like stealth wealth is the trend. You shouldn't dress your kids in color if you're chic. You know, like we're in the beige era. everything is so well preserved. Like I can't tell what's original and like what's been remodeled.
They said that it's in glass.
No, I said that. That was my hypothesis, that anything in glass is original. Okay, like all these books, like are these books OG? Okay, what you think below in the comments. They're saying this little baby tub is for after a long carriage ride. I guess you like, it's like, you know when you're done at the beach, you can shower your little toes. That's their version. But they didn't share a bedroom, they just shared a bathroom. Oh, okay, and this is Wifey's room. Wifey's got a twin bed. He had at least a full and she's got a twin. So this is Gertrude's bedroom. We've decided she kind of got shafted. Like this is the smallest one, but she got that Louis V luggage. We were misinformed, that was not Gertrude's bedroom. This is Gertrude's bedroom, and it's honestly, like, this is what Love Shack Fancy and Hill House are based on. You know what this setup reminds me of? Did you ever see High School Musical 2? Remember the kitchen scene where they're all dancing with the pots and pans? No? You don't see it? Finished the mansion, which was like I think we could unpack that for days. Like there's so much to unpack there. They had 40 staff members that so this was only their summer home, the Vanderbilt family. And then after the summer was done, they take everyone back to the city with them, like to continue being their staff. And they leave, how many people was it?
3 people to take care of the house.
Could you imagine? Like you are a servant to a family for like half the year, and then they dip the crib and then you have all this to yourself and like 3 pals. Insane. What a life. But honestly, like you were saying, be a cold, long winter. Like in this huge house. Kind of dope, but also no.
Not much to do.
Not much to do. Except for sit on the rocking chair and drink whiskey.
Yeah. Are we live?
Are we live? There's a little bit of surfing to be done here. We came yesterday and we went to the beach just to see, but by the time like Jack was ready to go surfing, all the waves were done. But
it's not the season. Springtime isn't ideal for surfing on the East Coast. It's more of a fall, September time. There's actually a ferry that runs from Long Island to Rhode Island for people who are hunting the surf up here because it's a lot bigger.
Well, there's a lot of, I didn't know that, okay, no one can see me.
This isn't about you.
Rocks and stones on the edges of the beach, which according to Jack, like makes the waves stay longer. Is that right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Close enough.
I'm learning. I need to come clean that I got into a bit of a tiff with the people at the ticket office.
They were so sweet and Caroline was ready to put a pitchfork.
The UX design of the Breakers website, it could have been also put together in the 1800s. You either buy one house ticket or multiple house tickets, and I bought one house ticket, and apparently in the itty bitty dotted line fine print, they're like, except the Breakers. Like there's multiple mansions to be seen here. And of course I bought the one ticket that excluded the mansion that we wanted to go to. The women at the ticket office were very condescending. It was like, honestly, it was like the receptionist in Monsters Inc.
No, she did not care. You were coming at her in a 10 level, and she was like, you can just pay the difference from the very get-go. And you were acting as if she was trying to charge you for a whole new ticket.
I felt attacked. Jack said I had my takeout tone. It's like okay, his family always makes fun of me because I have allergies, and I always ask when I'm ordering food on the phone, I ask them like to repeat it back to me, and I'm very firm because I want them to understand that I'm not like, oh, no dairy for fun, like no fucking cheese. And so Jack was like, you had your takeout tone with the woman at the ticket office. Speaking of waves, we're gonna head down to the beach and see if there's anything that Jack can surf. This is a very like tit for tat day. Like the mansion, like that's my shit, and you're always down to do like what I want, and this is mine. This is your season. This is your turn. I hope there's something. No waves. I mean, I don't know what good waves look like.
Waves that you can stand up on.
Okay, it's like 4 p.m. now, and I think we're just gonna loaf at the hotel, get some drinks. The accommodations, I was literally saying to Jack, I was like, oh my god, we should go to the indoor pool. He's like, I don't know if I'm vibing it. Like, this hotel wasn't cheap. Like, we will soak every single accommodation they have. Dinner reservation isn't until 8:45, so I think we're just gonna hang out here and get ready early, and then we'll go into town and like walk around, get some drinks before dinner. Make our first drink in the hotel room, and then go downstairs and we'll buy our second drink. Milagro, I'm like, Casamigos is my preferred tequila, but like when it's ice cold, like you genuinely can't taste the difference. At least I can't. Maybe I'm swine. Do you feel the same though?
Swine.
You really,
Cuervo, you can still tell.
Really? Do you think it has like a bitter aftertaste?
No, it's just poison.
I did a good job where like the first few years of college, I didn't drink tequila at all. Like I was strictly a vodka girl, and only towards the end of college did I become like a tequila soda. So I think like bottom shelf tequila doesn't bother me because I didn't ruin it for myself, you know?
Sure.
That's my theory.
Sure.
I'm sticking to it, but we bought some club soda, and then we have a watermelon olipop from home. So I think we're gonna make a little mixy. That's the thing about vacation. Like I like a light, consistent buzz.
Don't like to be sober.
No. I'm on vacation.
Then
do you do tequila first?
Moist.
Okay. I feel like we can make them a little stronger than we made them yesterday. Those were kind of pussy.
Okay.
But also don't kill me, you know? That one's yours. And then the star. We're gonna do a splash of...
I don't think I want to.
Okay, sick. Awesome. No, I love that we're not a united front. I love that we have nothing in common.
I'm gonna taste it first, I'm sure. You need to take a sip of yours first.
Good?
Like a Jolly Rancher.
Okay, in a good way or a bad way?
That's for you to
Okay.
decide.
Oh, it's so good. We're gonna head down. My main goal for this afternoon is a shrimp cocktail.
Hi, would you be able to send up some fresh towels and then have them make the bed? Every single time I film my makeup, it's good, but like every time I do my makeup and I don't film it, it goes so fucking hard. It's so fucking annoying. But I did the Kosas foundation, and then I mixed the Kosas Glow IV with the Say Glowy Super Gel and the Say Blush. Cardinal Sin, I used a beauty blender, it's what I had, but I love the way this looked. And I also used the same bronzer that I used this morning, the Makeup by Mario, and same lip as this morning. So it's like I kind of filmed it. We meant to leave so long ago, and we looked up and all of a sudden we're like, it's 8:17, so we need to go like right fucking now. But we've been women of leisure. Let's see both. Jean. But jeans on jeans.
Right. Do you have the green pants?
Yeah. But I wore them last night.
Right. I won't tell. I think for this outfit I like that, but I think if we were to go off pure preference, I would prefer the green pants and the jean jacket. But like, it doesn't matter. Like, live your life.
It's too late.
I think you just want to spite me, honestly. All right.
Spite fit.
But this is the necklace that I went back for today. It's from this boutique here. I'll put the name right here, but it has a little shell, a star, it has a fish on it, and this like big, obviously fake pearl. So fun. I'm really glad I went back for it. And then I also got these earrings that are huge but so light. They're amazing. And for the outfit, I feel like unintentionally I dressed very thematically this weekend in like coastal cowgirl vibe. Long jean skirt that I actually bought in Utah. I bought it intentionally for the Grateful Dead show, sorry, the Dead & Co show this summer. I had this top from Urban Outfitters like forever, and I just kind of tucked it in. I look like a pirate.
Bloody pirate.
A sexy pirate.
Sexy pirate.
We're heading to Clarke Cookhouse at the wharf in Newport. I have two friends, Sophie and Elizabeth, that sent me all of the recs for Newport, and I swear I fucking copy and pasted their itineraries. I feel like every single time I posted where I am, they're like, oh, like, that's funny, that's exactly what I sent you. Like, yeah, like I take recommendations very seriously. Like, I'm not asking for recommendations for my health. Like, if I ask you where to go, I'm dead ass, I'm going right there. But it's supposed to be really good. It's just like classic, it's like, you know, it's like seafood. Jack loves a clam chowder, and by God, he's gonna get it. It's our last night, so we gotta go big on the seafood. Fuck it, we might have an oyster.
So 2 different types of mignonette here. This one's a champagne vinegar, shallot, cilantro, red wine vinegar, shallot, and then cocktail sauce. Okay?
Thank you so much.